Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Children, all of you sit straight first. Can you hear my voice, Samir? Okay. And Nihas? Nihas, can you hear my voice? Do you have a notebook or textbook with you? Yeah. Children, whenever I am explaining, you people are saying that, ma'am, I don't have notebook, I don't have textbook, I don't have pen, pencil, etc. These are silly reasons. And Srujan, stop eating and concentrate at the class. This is not eating time. Everybody have a notebook with you, compulsory, children. Okay? Whatever the point that I am discussing with you, please try to note down. Can I start the class? Okay, fine. Good afternoon once again. Welcome to science class. Are you all 7th class students or 6th class? You are 7th class, right? Okay. Now we are in lesson 3, animal fiber. Isn't it? What we have discussed in the last class? Can anybody explain? Nihas, are you there in the last class? You are not there in the last class? Okay. Try to attend the class regularly. Try to note down the points so that you will be able to understand what is happening. Okay. Sharanya? Okay, Nana. So let me start the class. In the previous class, we have discussed about animal fiber. Yes or no? I will start screen share after 1 minute. Because first I want to know your, your faces, what are you doing, whether you are listening or not. So that's why I'm observing you all. Chandravamshi. Chandravamshi, now you came. Okay, fine. In previous class, we have discussed about animal fiber. Yes, Nana? Animal fiber is a protein. Generally, whatever the product that we get from the animal is a protein. Okay? So today we'll discuss some more about the animal fiber. In the last class, we learned about natural fiber, artificial fiber. What are natural fibers? Did you remember? Natural fibers, artificial fibers. This all we explained and I have shown you images also. Rajesh, after the session, you can have your lunch, Amma. Rajesh, please keep your lunch bowl aside. Please, I'm very sorry to say this. Try to pay attention at the class. Am I correct, Rajesh? Very good. Stop eating. Sit at one particular place and don't touch your mobiles. Okay? And note down all the points ready. Okay. Good, children. Very good. Let me share the screen. Yeah. Now today we are going to learn, okay, how silk moth lay eggs. See, this is the picture of silk moth, Nana. Okay. It looks like a butterfly. What is the given picture? It is a silk moth. It looks like a butterfly. Okay. We keep these moths in the grill mesh boxes to separate. Okay. To separate the rooms. And this is called as chilukalu. And the another name of this is Bambex mori. Once again, I'll repeat, Nana. The shown image is a silk moth. See, it is similar to butterfly. Am I correct? Children, it is similar to butterfly. Okay, these silk moths are grown in the special boxes. Okay, and these silk moths are called as chilkalu or Bambex mori. Okay, now as the time of laying eggs, we arrange a white piece of cloth or a paper. Okay, children, this chilkalu or Bambex mori, the silk moth will lay eggs. So to protect the eggs, we have to arrange a piece of paper, a strong thick paper or a cloth. Why children? Why we have to keep? Because it is easy to get the eggs. And a female moth will lay eggs, children. A female moth will lay eggs. And there is any limit how many eggs will the moth lay? Only one egg? Only two eggs? No, children. A female moth lays around 500 eggs and it will die. Okay. So these eggs are very, very, very small in size. These eggs are very small in size. Okay. The farmers will protect these eggs and they will grow in the special trays. Okay, special chambers or special mats or special beds, whatever we can say. Okay, children. So this type of moths and will lay eggs, and the eggs are protected in the special type of chambers, special type of beds we can call. Okay, and uh, we will give special type of food also for this. The special type of leaves are called as mulberry leaves. Underline, children, these moths will eat mulberry leaves to get small worms. Okay, most of the farmers from the Kurnool and Kadapa, Mahbub Nagar district, they will use this. They will grow this. Okay, children, understood. Sometimes the silk moths are sold. Okay, in the people will buy these silk moths to produce eggs. This is also one type of farming, Nana. People will buy the silk moths to produce eggs. How we are getting eggs, Nana? People are growing hens to product eggs, to get eggs. That is also one type of farming. Yes or no? So like that only the silk moths are grown to get eggs. Okay. So these eggs are protected in the particular temperature and they will be sold and they will get some money. Okay, mostly these growing centers we can see at Horsley Hills in Chittoor district in Andhra Pradesh, Nana. Okay, this is the first stage. Okay, this is the first step in the animal fiber. First, how the silk moth lay eggs and what it is called, how it will lay eggs, how many eggs it will lay, how the eggs are protected, and which are the famous districts will be grown, and how to protect these we have learned. Now, I am moving on to the next step, eggs to cocoon. See, we have learned how the silk moth lay eggs. Okay, children, it is similar to butterfly, how it will lay eggs, we have learned. Now we are moving on to the second step. Now we are moving on to the second step, egg to cocoon. So the laid eggs, after some days, they hatch into small worms. They, after some time, some days, children, let me show you the figure. See, the worms look like this, Nana. See, look at the image. See, eggs to cocoon. So whatever the small eggs the moth is laid, they will be turned into small worms. They turn into small worms. Can you see the picture? Yeah. So they eat. See how they are in the tray. There are some leaves are there on that. Yes or no? Like some trays are there. Okay, white, yellowish color, eggs-like structures are there. See? So how they will grow? They eat day and night mulberry leaves. They will eat day and night mulberry leaves and they grow big. Okay? Understood, children? Now, see, you know what is sericulture? Children, I will explain what is sericulture. So, this type of growing moth is called a sericulture. A proper definition is rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk is called sericulture. What is the meaning of rearing? rearing. Rearing means penchukodam, growing. Okay. Rearing of silkworm for obtaining silk is called a sericulture. It is very important. Maybe they will ask in one word question, what is sericulture? Okay, see, the process of obtaining silk also is called as sericulture. You can write any one definition. No problem. Okay, children. So these worms eat leaves day and night. And they need very good hygienic conditions and protect of proper light to grow. So see children, this is the first step, laying eggs. The second step is protection of the eggs. The eggs will hatch and they will become a small worms. So these worms are protected very careful in the particular temperature and in the proper trays. Then only they will grow proper, otherwise they may die. Okay, so good hygienic condition. What is meaning of hygienic? A proper climatic condition and proper food is given and maintaining somewhat protection for them. Okay, excuse me. So they need good hygienic condition and proper light to grow. Do you agree with me, children? If you wanted to grow anything, they need a proper particular temperature and climatic conditions and weather conditions will be affected. Whether it is plants, whether it is animals. Hope everybody understand. That's why we can't grow apples here. So all type of climate, all types of soil is not good to grow all types of crops. That's why we are importing some type of vegetables and fruits and we are exporting some type of fruits and vegetables. Okay, children? Why I am giving these examples to understand clearly. Suppose if apple trees will grow here, we can grow. Why do we buy 200 rupees kg or 150 rupees kg? It's very costly, right? So all type of soil and climate is not suitable for some type of plants and animals, not all. Some particular plants and animals. So see, these worms can grow anywhere, but we have to take a proper light and all the hygienic and every safety measures we have to take to grow these eggs into worms. Okay, when they grow bigger in size, we transfer the worms into a big sized cans are called frames. Okay, these are called chandrikalu. Am I clear, children? These worms will eat day and night mulberry leaves and they grow little big. So after they grow, we have to transfer. Transfer means we have to remove them into the another sized, big sized canes or frames called chandrikalu. What are these called? Chandrikalu. After 30 to 35 days, after how many days they will grow? 30 to 35 days. The caterpillar stops eating and settles at a particular place. Hope everybody understood my point. So these worms, after hatching from the egg, the worms will start eating the mulberry leaves day and night, I said, and they grow little bigger. After they grow, we transfer them into the cage or frames are called chandrikalu. This is very important. You have to remember. Okay. Now, after 30 to 35 days, they stop eating and they settle at one particular place. Am I clear to you? So it waves a net hold itself. So around itself, they started waving. Okay, a caterpillar moves its mouth from one side to another side and it releases some secret fiber substances, Nana. It releases a secret fiber-like substances. So when it is releases, it contact and it exposes to the air. It exposes to the air and it becomes strong like a net. Hope everybody understand. Okay, so it will be move itself around its body. So children, wait, let me take one example. Everybody know the spider. Children, these summer holidays, sorry, this Dasara vacation, when I clean my house, really, this is my real experience, Nana. I have noticed I have cleaned all my window frames. The next day I saw the spider is waving its web. I saw with my eyes. Okay, next day only I saw there is a web. My God, yesterday I cleaned how it is possible. So my son called me and he showed me, Mommy, see how the spider is waving its net. I was shocked. Within 10 minutes, a small spider is releasing his wet-like substance. And when it is contact with the air, the web is completed. Complete structure I have seen. So this is like this secret, Nana secret and a juice which will be released from this moth. It waves itself around its body. Hope everybody understood. And completely they start how much secret will release from the body. So it will be released and it started exposing to the air and it becomes strong. Okay. The net is woven completely to cover the body of the caterpillar. Hope everybody clear, my friends. So this seems to be a closed sac. This completely a closed sac around its body. This seems to be a closed sac and it is called a pattu kayalu or cocoon. Okay, this is the second step. Hope everybody understood. After they grown at particular temperature, then they started releasing some secret substances and it will be woven around its body and wave the net. Understood, children? So this is a closed sac. Completely, they will close. They will wave the net around their body. This is called pattu kayalu. Okay, children. Hope understood. Now, after 2 to 3 weeks, after how many weeks? 2 to 3 weeks. 1 week. 1 week is equal to how many days, Nana? 8 days. Then you just calculate 2 to 3 weeks. The young moths come out from the cocoons and fly away. How many days after? 2 to 3 weeks. After 2 3 weeks, the young moths come out from the cocoon and fly away. So we have to be very careful in these 2 to 3 weeks. And within these 2 to 3 days, we have to the formation of cocoon stage. So that's why we have to be very careful when we are growing this moth. So we should be very careful. I mean, the farmers will be very careful about it 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. Then within 2 to 3 days of formation of cocoon, we start removing them from the tray. After how many days, children? 2 to 3 days after. When we look after 2 to 3 weeks, then within 2 to 3 days, the formation of cocoon, we start removing them from the tray. So we will remove from the tray and we kill them. How we will kill them? By using a stippling. We will stipple. How we will stipple? So there is a process. What is the process? I will explain. We kill the larva inside. I will show you the picture. Wait, Nana. 1 minute, I will show you. Yeah. Now can you see the screen, Nana? So like this. See, they will be looks like this. They will wave around their body. Say they looks a small worm. And they will be kept boiled in the particular fire. They put fire or they will be boiled in the oven. Okay, we kill the larva inside by a process called stippling. Okay, I will ask you, what is stippling? We kill the larva inside the process or killing process or killing the larva is called stippling by putting a lot of steam or oven for 10 to 15 minutes. The cocoon have to be stippled to kill the larva inside. Am I clear, children? We kill the larva, a process called stippling. Okay, the stippling is a process. Okay, after putting a lot of steam or oven for 10 to 15 minutes, the cocoons have to be stippled to kill the larva inside. Otherwise, it will be cut its way and it will be spoiled the total cocoon. Okay, otherwise it will cut its way after growing into a moth and it spoil total cocoon. Okay, children, and we will not be able to get a continuous thread and quality product. Okay, we will not be get continuous product and quality fiber we will not get. So that's why we should be very careful while doing this process. That's why the experts will do this process. Okay, now stippling help us to store the cocoons for a long time. So this process will help us to store a long time. Children, everything has a lifespan. Yes or no? Yes or no, children? Even a milk also have a lifespan. Okay? See, pachipalu. How many hours it will take time? What is the lifespan? You find out. And boiling milk also have lifespan. When we keep in the fridge also life. So, see children, so this also have a lifespan. So, if after stippling process, we can store for the long time. Otherwise, they may spoil. So, this process is usually done in the reeling center, not everywhere. So, this process is done in the reeling center. These cocoons are kept in a sealed bags. Sealed bags like a Ziploc, but special type of bags are made to seal them. Nowadays we are getting packaged food items. Am I clear? We are getting nowadays some type of packaged food items, the sealed pouches, sealed bags. So these cocoons also kept in the sealed bags and they will be sold at the cocoon market. Why we have to keep in the sealed cover? Because the what we call something will not be go outside, which will not be released. Some of the secret juice will not be released. So the air to contact with the air, this will be spoiled. That's why they will be closed in the airtight container bags. If not stippled, we can sell them or within a week. Okay, within a week also we can sell. There are some famous markets, children, Hindupur and Madanapalli, Dharmaram, Kadri and Palamaneru, Raichoti. There are some like Hyderabad also. There are so many markets, places are there. Famous places. Hope everybody understood the second stage. Second stage, everybody understood. Okay, children, you know, everybody know that. I think you don't know, but your mothers are very good expert in this. You know, Tassar silk. It is a famous silk. All the female women will like this Tassar silk sarees or pattu sarees. Or all the girls also will like pattu dresses to get traditional look. Am I clear? Yes or no? So apart from the mulberry, Tassar silk or Deshali pattu. What is the another name of Tassar silk? Sometimes they will ask in the choose the correct answer. Tassar silk is called as Deshali pattu. So many times this is repeated, children. So all of you note down this point. Tassar silk is called as Deshali pattu is produced in our state. Okay. Now some species of silk moth that lay eggs on the terminale. You know oak tree తెలుసా oak plantation producing. So there they lay eggs. Then the Tassar silk is produced. Mostly tribal people will do this, Nana. Mostly tribal people will do this. Okay, you know tribal people. The tribal people will live in the forest areas and they will grow this type of things. Not only this, they will sell roots of barks of leaf and roots and other like these products. They will grow tamarind, etc. So the tribal people will give more important for this and they will earn money. Understood? Mostly tribal people will rear these kind of cocoons. So this is also maybe a question. Okay, tribal dash people will rear these kind of cocoons or a silk cocoons. Who? Tribal people. So this silk plantation is mainly concentrated in some special districts, see Karimnagar, Adilabad, Barakal, Khammam, etc. Okay, children. So these silk moths are grown in the special plantation. Okay. Did you remember? Termanilia is the oak plant, is the produced in the Tassar. Hope everybody is clear. Okay, now I am moving on to the next step. Can I move on to the next step, children? Okay, fine. Yeah, now see. So this is the process. Children, see, look at this picture. So the people are boiling and stirring. Can you see? There are some people are boiling and they are stirring in the big pots. Yes or no? Something in the large pots. Okay. So this is called from cocoon to fiber process, Nana. Cocoon to fiber process of reeling fiber yarn. So they will do this. This is the third step. This is the third step. The people will boil in the big large pots and they will stir. Stir and kalapadam. See, they are doing it. Okay. Now they will be locate the ends of these threads as a cocoon and they will be rotate a wheel. Then the yarn is made. So like this we will obtain fiber from the cocoon. Understood? Okay, like this we will get the fiber from the cocoon. Now, so after boiling the cocoon, we get silk fiber. Okay, caterpillar of silkworm spins a fiber which is mainly made up of two types. I already explained in the first day only. Okay, they are two types. Two types of fiber. Silkworm spins a fiber which is mainly made up of two types of proteins. What are the two? This is also important. Once they asked in the exam, okay, the silkworms produced a protein is called what? Okay, or into how many types of proteins it will be released? Okay, two types children remember. That is serine and peptron. Okay, am I clear? Once again, shall I repeat? The caterpillar of silkworm. The caterpillar of silkworm spins a fiber which is made up of two types of protein. That is serine and peptron. It is very, very strong. It is very, very strong. The cocoons have to be boiled to loosen the fiber to be able to reel it. See children, basically it is very strong and very hard. Am I clear? So to remove this, to get the fiber yarn, so we should be get to loosen this, we have to boil. To loosen this, we have to boil. Children, as you know that, suppose meat or any vegetable, imagine meat or any vegetables, we will not eat raw, right? What your mother will do? She will cook. Why she will cook the food? To make it softer and tastier. Am I clear? Would you like to eat raw chicken, raw mutton, raw fish? No, it is impossible. And the taste is not good and very hard to bite and very bad smell. That's why mother will cook. Why she will cook? After cooking, the food will become soft, delicious, and tasty and yummy. Yes or no? So that's why. So these are also very hard, tight to remove. So to become loose, they will boil and loosen the fiber to be able to reel it. See, this is the reeling process. See how they are reeling. Can you see the image? You know, Sirsila is a very famous for this Cheneta Vastralu. Children, everybody know this. Yes or no? Tirchila is very famous in Karimnagar for Cheneta Vastralu. Yes or no? So like this, they will reel in the reeling center. Yes, understood? So what is reeling again? Obtaining silk fiber from cocoon. Obtaining silk fiber is from cocoon is called a reeling. Understood? Once again, obtaining silk fiber from cocoon is called reeling. Okay. It is done with the special machines called reelers or twisters now. These are called, see the image. Can you see? These are called the reelers or twisters. The silk fiber is carefully collected from the cocoon and nearly 3 to 8, nearly 3 to 8 of such threads are wound together to make yarn from which is reeled. Yes or no? See, in the figure 6, we are showing, see, how the reeling center, how they are twisting. Hope everybody understood. 3 to 8 such threads are wound together. 3 to 8 type of threads. They will be together, they will weave. And this yarn is cleaned and bleached and colored. Children, this yarn directly we will not be sent into the cloths. Okay, what we will do, we will be bleached it and we will add some of the color chemicals to it to make it more strong and to look beautiful and to get our colors, different colors. Would you like to wear only single color? No, we won't like. We want colorful cloth. So to attract colorful cloths, so they will add for the yarn only the different colors. After making the cloth, they will not add color. They will just do model, a design. Okay. Now the yarn is ready to be woven into a variety of designed. Excuse me, children. So now the yarn is ready to be woven into a variety of designs of fabric. Okay. So the looms will be used to make this. Okay, in the reeling centers we can see. And Nandi Kottur and Hyderabad is the famous Nana for making this. Now I will close this Nana. So once I wanted to recall what we have learned in the class. Okay, today we have discussed in the lesson 3 animal fiber. There are 3 stages I explained. Okay, what is sericulture, Nana? I explained about what is sericulture. What is sericulture? So everybody remember, I am repeating, children. When I ask you to unmute, don't hide somewhere else and please don't trouble me. So I am repeating, children. If you want, you can note down. What is sericulture? Rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Today we have learned about what is sericulture and what is animal fiber. Animal is a natural fiber. Yes or no? Animal fibers are natural fibers. Animal fibers are protein. Children, am I clear? What is sericulture we have learned? What is animal fiber we have learned? And animal fiber is a protein we have learned. And there are 3 stages I explained. What are those? Moth to egg. Okay. How the moth will lay eggs. Okay. The special papers are arranged to lay the eggs. After laying the eggs, the butterfly, it is similar to the butterfly I explained. And they are called chilikalu or bandit mori I explained. And who will lay the egg? The female moth lays around 500 eggs and die. Okay, and these eggs are grown in the special chambers I explained. These eggs are grown in the special chambers, and we have to give a fine chopped mulberry leaves. Okay, children, fine chopped mulberry leaves we have to give into small worms, and they grow into the small worms. Yes or no? And people also will buy these silk moths to produce eggs. These silk moths will lay eggs. So these type of centers are called grinages. What are grinages? Maybe they will ask for one word. So if you don't know the meaning of grinages, how would you answer? Okay, children, the growing silk moth centers are called grinages. Okay. And what are the famous districts? Hartley Hills in the Chittoor district in Andhra Pradesh. You can give an example. Next step, what Nana? Eggs to cocoon. The eggs will hatch and they become warm and they will eat day and night. What they will eat? Mulberry leaves, special type of leaves. Mulberry leaves they will eat and they grow. Okay. After they grow enough, what we will do? And what we call it as chandrikalu. And what we will do, Nana, we will remove them into the special cans or frames or trays are called chandrikalu. After 30 to 35 days, the caterpillar stops eating, Nana. What it will do? It will stop eating 30 to 35 days, and it will start continuously. It will be released a secret substance, and it will be wave around its body, and we will boil and we will get this process is called stippling. Yes or no? So this all I explained. So now I wanted to listen from you all, whether you understood or not. So can I unmute you, children? Hope everybody understood. Today's topic is clear to you all. Vardhini, understood Vardhini? Okay. Akshita and Shashikumar. Both are same grade. Akshita, Shashikumar. Both are same. Okay, okay. Very good attention. Have you all note down today's point? Divya, did you note down today's points, Nana? Very good, girl. Very good. Only this boys. Boys, do you have books? 2029. V 2029. No name for you. Yellow shirt. V 2029. Nice name. Okay. Now be Hansika, unmute. Be Hansika, unmute. Amma. I said, no, when I ask you to unmute, you will not do it. I given a chance for you to unmute, Nana. There is a mute icon. There is a mic. Click on it. You will be able to talk with me. Children, time up. There is no response. Chandravamshi, did you notice today's points? Very good. Good. Sir, time up. Can I leave?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Good afternoon, students. Fine. How are you all? I hope all are feeling hungry. Okay, please stay online some more time. After completing this session, you can have your lunch happily. Okay, today we are going to discuss about a very good chapter, oceans. Okay, we are going to learn some fact about oceans and seas. Okay, in the previous chapter we have discussed about rivers, the formation of river, the different occupations who are living in the river valley, especially Betavolu village. Okay, so today our agenda is to learn about oceans and fishing. What is that? Oceans and fishing, chapter 4. Are you all ready to listen to class? Okay, take long breath and sit properly. Fine, very good. Please look at the screen. Okay, so you can see a picture on the screen, chapter 4, oceans and fishing. Just let us see some fact about ocean. Already you know what is an ocean. Large water bodies which we can see on the earth is called an ocean. Earth is known as watery planet, as it is the only planet containing water in abundance or more. It is estimated about 71% of the Earth's surface. The beginning, okay, first lesson itself we have discussed about the 71% of the Earth's surface covered by water. What is your image of sea or ocean? Did anyone see sea or ocean in your life? Did anyone visit coastal area? Vaishak area? Okay, very good. Rajanish and some students already experienced. We can see waves. And somewhat we get pleasure or happy. The same time we get what we call shock when we see the waves. We may get fear to approach the sea water. Am I right? An extension of saline water on the earth is called a sea. Extension of saline water. What is the meaning of saline water? Salt content in the water is called saline water. And large sea areas are called oceans. You have definition here. Extension of saline water on the earth surface is called sea. You have a question here, why this salinity got for the sea water or ocean water? Because weathering and different process we have in that. When the river flow, all the silt and sand deposit or carry along with that and deposit it into the sea. And the formula, sodium chloride, chemical equation, sodium chloride, you know, what is sodium chloride? We call salt. Without salt, can you expect or can you eat food? Suppose your mother prepare a nice curry. There is no salt in that. What may be your expression? Oh, my mummy, I don't like it. Am I right? Oh, what a curry it is. And oceans are huge bodies of water generally separated by continents. Okay, so it is a huge water body separated by continents, and 29% of the earth surface we have our continents all, and rest all 71% sea or water body. And here our aim is to know about oceans and fishing. And today we are going to discuss about the following terms. One is ocean, next is oceans and fishing, next is ocean relief, next movements of the ocean water. And before we enter into our topic, some keywords let us read. Here, first word is relief. Inequality of land surface, generally we call relief. Relief features of the earth you already learned in the previous class. Relief features, plain, plateau, mountain, okay, hills. These all come under relief features of the earth. Next is trenches. Long cut in the ground or crack in the ground is called trenches. Next is current, movement of air and water, generally we call current, ocean current. Scrape, nothing but to draw roughly over a surface is called scrape. Next, salinity, salt content in the water. Tide, the level increase in the sea, ups and downs, that we call tides. Prevention, already you know the term prevention. Stop something, prevention is better than cure, the term you can remember. Next, some facts about the world's ocean. 71% of the earth's surface is covered by ocean water. The ocean contains 97% of the earth's water. So please note on that point. The ocean contains 97% of the earth's water. All the oceans and seas are in reality one continuous body of water. Continuous body, sea connecting ocean. Okay, all together we call it's a continuation, the sea and the ocean. And 90% of the volcanic activity. You know what is volcanic eruption? What do you mean by volcanic eruption? Due to the movement of the plates. Plates nothing but a large landmass in the mantle, we can say plates. That plates movement goes for volcanic eruption, magma. You will learn more about in the next class. So now you just understand magma comes out due to high temperature. Magma comes out that we call lava, that cools down and goes for formation of land. That is volcanic eruption we call. And next here, there are 4 main oceans they have given here. You all know that 5 oceans we have. One is Antarctic Ocean, another term Southern Ocean we can call. What we call? Southern Ocean. Why do we call Southern Ocean? Because Antarctica full of covered by ice or what ice. So it come under continent Antarctica. So instead of that we have Southern Ocean. Add with this Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean and Southern Ocean. One more is Southern Ocean, Atlantic, Pacific, Indian, Arctic and Southern Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean in the world. Pacific Ocean is the largest and deepest ocean in the world. These are some facts. And now let us see some detail. Let us study about some of the oceans after this, and the sea, and sea, about sea also, a sea is a part of an ocean that is nearly surrounded by water. The Mediterranean, Arctic and Black Sea are really part of Atlantic. So just an example they have given, Indian Ocean, and here Arabian Sea we call, one side covered by land surface. And properties of ocean water we have here. Ocean water is a maximum of gases and solid dissolved in pure water. Okay, so that's what we know. Salinity, you all know that saline water we can see in the ocean. Oceanographers, a term you have here. Oceanography is a study of ocean. Oceanographers is a person who study about ocean, is called oceanographers. Believe ocean contain all natural elements on the earth, it seems. See, 85 of 90 natural elements have been, what all that see here. Ocean water is 96% pure water, it seems. Next, chlorine 1.9 and sodium 1.1% make up the next largest concentration of elements. Sodium chloride is a table salt, which we use in our home is called sodium chloride. So chlorine content in the, and 96% in the water in the ocean is pure water. When this rest sodium chloride, when it mix or dissolve in this water, so we get a salinity in the ocean water that we call sodium chloride. And let us see some of the oceans and some more facts about different oceans on the earth. First is Pacific Ocean. What are the facts we have about Pacific Ocean here? Pacific Ocean is the largest ocean of all, because largest of all the oceans we call Pacific Ocean. The area and volume of the Pacific Ocean are greater than Atlantic and Indian. See, next one more important point they have given. Mariana Trench is in the Pacific Ocean, is the deepest point in the world, reaching a depth of 10,911 meters. It is the deepest part in the world. Deepest in the sense, deeper in the world we can see. Mariana Trench. Trench meaning, I have told you, long cut in the ground or crack in the ground we call trench. Okay, Mariana Trench in the Pacific Ocean is the deepest point in the world. That how many meters deep they have given here? 10,911 meters. And its name was given by Portuguese explorer Ferdinand Magellan, who roamed round the earth and proved earth is round in shape. Mar Pacifico in Portuguese, meaning peaceful sea. What is the meaning of the ocean? Peaceful sea. That is the meaning of Pacific Ocean. Mar Pacifico, it's a Portuguese term. Okay, peaceful sea. And international date line, all you will learn in the next class. Okay, so just remember that the international date line passes through Pacific Ocean. And some more here. The Pacific Ocean has approximately 1/3 of the Earth's surface. 1/3 of the Earth's surface in Pacific Ocean. And many volcanoes we can see under the Pacific Ocean. We will discuss about the relief of the sea or ocean. So the Pacific Ocean is a larger than Earth's entire landmass. When we compare, when we take entire landmass, more than that we have in Pacific Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is also the deepest of all the ocean. There are more than 25,000 islands in the Pacific Ocean. 25 four-side water is called an island. 25, and the number of being more than count of islands in the rest four oceans. Okay, other oceans, in other oceans also we have islands, but in this only this Pacific Ocean, how many islands they have noted there? 25,000 islands, it seems. Small islands you can see in the sea or ocean. And next is Atlantic Ocean. See, Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean in the world. Please note down. Atlantic Ocean is the second largest ocean in the world. Of all the world's oceans, Atlantic is the youngest ocean. Okay, so it is one of the busiest sea route. Busiest sea route, you know, sea route mainly, sea transport is the main medium of transport, especially export, import, you know, export, the goods travel, transport from one country to another country through ships. Okay, so busiest sea routes in the Western and Eastern Hemisphere. The name Atlantic is derived from the legendary island Atlantis, as described by Plato, one of the ancient writer. Atlantic, that name written by Plato, that person is a great writer, it seems. That name derived from his writing. And here, Atlantic Ocean was the first ocean to be crossed by ship and aeroplane. First ocean which crossed by ship and or like aeroplane is Atlantic Ocean. The Atlantic Ocean is the world's saltiest ocean. More salinity we have in the Atlantic Ocean, or Atlantic Ocean is the world's saltiest ocean, it seems. More salt content we have in the Atlantic Ocean. Next is Indian Ocean. Only one ocean which have the name of a country. Here you have the same content. See, in Indian Ocean, the third largest saline water body of the world derives its name from India. That word or that term got from India only. The only ocean which derives its name from the name of a country. Indian Ocean is the warmest ocean in the world. Warmest, warm. You know the meaning warmest. Indian Ocean is known as Ratnagara. In olden time, that ocean called Ratnagara in the ancient Sanskrit literature or in the writings. Okay, Ratnagara, they used to not, or they used to write Ratnagara. Later they changed and we got the name Indian Ocean. Ratnagara means the maker or creator. Ancient Sanskrit literature or the poets or the writers, what they mentioned, Ratnagara, the meaning of the term is the maker, creator of jewels. Jewels is a precious. Its limited marine animals, some marine animals or sea animals life, which is due to higher water temperature of this ocean. In this ocean, high temperature, warmer ocean. So some limited animals we can see in this Indian Ocean. Next is Arctic Ocean. You know where is Arctic? Here, northern part of the world. So the Arctic Ocean is the smallest and shallowest. It is smallest ocean. It is the coldest of all the cold climate. The North Pole is situated in the middle of Arctic Ocean. There is no land on the North Pole. It is floating, wrapped of ice. Ice, floating ice you can see there, full of ice. The Arctic Ocean is roughly 8% of the size of the Pacific Ocean. Only 8% when we compare Pacific Ocean, only 8% is size we have in Arctic. During winter, the Arctic Ocean is almost completely covered in sea ice. And some sort of people live there, Eskimos, or some of the indigenous people, we can say, tribals. Igloos, you already, you know, igloos, small huts which made by these people. Okay, they live in that. That's all about Arctic Ocean. Let us see the relief of the ocean. Relief of the very interesting topic, relief of the ocean. Or relief features of the earth already you have learned. What is the relief features of the earth? Plain, plateau, mountain. These all we call relief features of the earth. The same way we have relief. Relief, the term is inequality of landforms. Landforms is not uniform. You can see many changes in the land on the landform. The same way the bottom part of the ocean. You know, ocean in the sense large water body, even Pacific Ocean. When we discuss more than the continents, we have Pacific Ocean, bottom part of the Pacific Ocean. So the same way, many relief we can see under the ocean. In that, just look at the screen carefully. Continental shelf, first term. What is continental shelf? See, look at the screen. So coastal area, after coastal area, continental shelf we have here, shelf, a shelf. In between coastal area and continental slope. See here, left side and right side, if you observe, you can understand this is continental shelf here. This is continental shelf here. After continental shelf, we have continental slope, a slippery area, slope area, the same landforms which you can see in your surrounding. Okay, this is continental slope. Then after some sea mounts, you can see small hills, mountain. And mid the ocean ridges, chain of hilly region we call ridges. Okay, in the bottom part of the ocean we have chain of hilly region that we call ridges. And volcanic islands, volcanic eruptions also they have shown here. In addition of that, trenches. I have told you what is the meaning of trenches. What is the meaning of trenches? Long cut or cracks in the land under the ocean. And next, abyssal plain we call, plain area, flat surface also we can see under the sea or ocean. These all together we call relief of the ocean. What we call relief of the ocean. You must explain about relief of the ocean. If you get a question, you must write this answer. This picture must be there in your mind. What do you mean by relief features of the ocean? This is continental shelf. You must know what is continental shelf. This is the continental shelf. I'll give you the definition of this all. Where is continental slope? After continental shelf, we have a slope area that we call continental slope. Next is sea mounts, ridges, trenches, volcanic, and plain. See here. What is continental shelf? The continental shelf is a gently sloping, light slope, shallow area that next from the edge of the continent. Just after the continent, you have continental shelf. It means just after the sea coast or coastal area, you have continental shelf, and most of the small boats or fisher folk mainly use this area for catching fish. Okay, these distance and all we will discuss in the next session. You can go through the content book once. Just now you just remember what is continental shelf. The continental shelf is a gently sloping, shallow area that extends from the edge from the continent. Next, continental slope. The continental slope is situated at the edge of the continental shelf. Edge of the continental shelf. See, continental edge of the continental shelf. We have continental slope, slippery area. Okay, and the ocean floor drops off in a steep incline here. Steep incline, it means deeper part. Where from the continental slope. Okay. Next, sea mounts. Sea mounts are the mountains that are completely under the water. Sea mounts are mountains that are completely under the water is called sea mounts. And next is mid-ocean ridge. Ridges already. What do you mean by ridges? A continuous range of mountains that around the whole earth under the water. Continuous. That we call ridges. Otherwise we call mounts. Okay, continuous range of mountains that around the whole earth under the water is called ocean ridge. Either take screenshot, otherwise write it in your running note. Next is abyssal plain. What do you mean by plain? Flat surface. A smooth and nearly flat area of the ocean floor that is situated just beyond the continental slope is called plain. Plain in the sense flat surface which we can see under the ocean is called plain or abyssal plain. Next, trenches. Deep, steep sides, canyon or trenches, cracks that cut into the abyssal plain is called trenches. Deep cracks cut that we call trenches. Next, let us see some of the fishes, or you all know that the many food, like main means of livelihood of the people or of the fisher folk is catching fish and selling in the market. Different types of living being or living organisms we can see in the sea or ocean. And among that, we have fish. The source of fish is more in the sea or ocean water. And many of you like eating fish, I think. Am I right? Fish fry, fish curry. Ah, yes. Very good. Very happy face I can see. Watering in the mouth. And when I like say the word fish curry or fish fry. Okay, so let us see. This is angel fish, it seems like an angel only. Am I right? Now you see clown fish, one another type of fish. How that shape and all once you see. Is it? Very good. Yes. And dolphins is very familiar for you all people. Dolphin. Yes, many games we can see. Rajneesh, like very much, or in this dolphin, I think. Am I right? Someone may like to catch this fish now. Yes or no? Where is available? Let us play with the dolphin. It's like a domestic. We can domesticate this fish, I think, because many people play with this fish. Very good. Thumbs up. Many thumbs up I can see. How many of you have seen this fish directly or in your eyesight? Okay, Rajneesh. Okay. Rajneesh, good. Rajneesh already seen it seems this fish. Okay, very good. And next here see horseshoe crab. Okay, crab. Different types of crabs. This also one another. This some people may eat this also. And next jellyfish. Jellyfish. It's like almost like a what we call a ball or pot. We can say that shape. Am I right? If you see like when you go to coastal area, once you travel whether you purchase or not, it's not doesn't matter. So, but once you go to fisher folk, otherwise they may catch some fishes in the not coastal area beach. You cannot see these. Some far you just meet any fisher folk when they get the fish and when they bring that particular moment. Once you otherwise visit a fish market in the coastal area, you can see this all different types of fishes in that. And next is killer whales. Name itself killer, it may kill us. Yes or no? Okay, even though some of the people may catch this type of fishes also for their food. And next, octopus. Different types of living organisms which we can see under the sea or ocean. Next is shark. Yes, shark. Very sharp, we can say. It may attack even human or all the other fishes, hunt other fishes, we can say, for its food. Sharks. And next is whales, the largest animal in the universe. Whales, blue whale. Yes or no? In that name, we have a game, blue whale game also. It means largest and dangerous. Am I right? Oh, many of you laughing because you all familiar, I think, that game. Don't play. Okay, blue whale. Okay, next here, zebra shark. Different types of sharks, so different, the same fish and different types we have in the sea or ocean. And the person who observe this all, that person we call scuba divers, I think. Scuba divers, no? Yes. Scuba divers. Okay, the person, one who go deeper, swim in the ocean or go deeper part of the ocean and observe. Scuba divers. Please note down that scuba divers is some like some course we have for that. Oxygen cylinder. You may observe that persons may took these photographs for us. Now we are observing. And now let us see some more facts about the zones of oceans. Zones of oceans. This all out of the box. Don't try to check in your content book. You may not see. Okay, beginning, or as it is like a big beginning, let me give you some introduction part of ocean. So just try to understand what is this all zones. We have different zones on our earth. Am I right? Crust, mantle, core. That is a different and the same way different zones we have on the earth based on the sun rays or solar radiation. Here also the same. The ocean is divided up into zones. The zones are determined by how much sunlight is visible in each area of the ocean. On different area, how much sun rays receive. Based on that, we are going to divide ocean also in different zones. So first is sunlight, twilight, midnight, abyssal, hadal. These are the different zones. Just to see what all that zones. So first is sunlight. Top layer of the ocean with enough light shine through for plants to grow, or enough sunlight where it receives top in the side, in the corner. If you observe, you can understand where is this. Next is twilight zone, the dim layer of the ocean where only some light shines through but not enough for plants to grow. Second part, twilight zone. And third is midnight zone, deep layer of the ocean where no light shines through. Here that arrow, if you see, you can understand where is this. Midnight zone. Next is abyssal, big black bottom layer of the ocean where the water is so cold it is almost freezing. Where abyssal zone, if you reach up to that range, because sun rays won't reach us that particular area. Ice, full of ice it seems in that particular area. The scuba divers who visited that particular area, they may observe that particular area, abyssal. So this is an additional information you all children note down in your running note, the zones of ocean. Oceans also we are dividing into different zones. Okay, here in this zone, water freeze it seems, because if you go up to that range, you may also feel cool. And next is hadal, layer of wateries that can be found in the ocean's deepest trenches. Here if it is cool in the sense, what about in this particular area? Full of ice maybe, sun rays won't reach us in that particular area. Amere deepest part in Pacific Ocean, we have very deepest Mariana Trench. Already we have learned. Oh, just imagine that area's temperature and how that particular area, and most probably people won't reach, and some machines or some tools they may use to check out or study about this particular region and all. Hadal zone. Okay, finally, let me remind you the relief of the ocean: continental shelf, continental slope, sea level in the sense top water surface. Okay, up to where we have water, that we sea level we call deep sea plain in the sense flat surface under the sea or ocean we call deep sea plain, and trenches in the sense the cracks or the gap or the cut under the on the land is called trenches. So these are the relief of the ocean. Clear for all? Is it clear? Okay, done. Thank you all. And one more, in the last session have told you about CWs. Is it? Please start writing CWs. Okay, and submit it on time and next month, it means December 1st, most probably your schools reopens. So CWs is very important. So you can submit on that day itself to your supervisors. Sir, I have completed 3 lessons CWs. Procedure, if you want, if anyone want the CW procedure, please thumbs up. How to write CW? Okay, good. Okay, fine. Don't bother about that. I will give you then after you start. Okay, in the next session itself, I will give you the procedure of CW, how to write CW from first. And before that, purchase CW and write your name section